Yo, what is good? Welcome back. I am Richie Kim, and this is Richie Revs. Today is finally the day I am getting the exhaust installed onto the car. I did purchase a full-length Valvetronic Exhaust by Valvetronic Designs. I went with the stainless steel instead of the titanium, mainly due to, obviously, there's a huge price difference. And then also, a lot of people have actually been saying that the titanium is kind of raspy, especially if you do end up, switching out the primary cats or the primary downpipes, switching it out for like a catless downpipe or something like that. So stainless steel should overall sound better, but I guess we'll see once it's actually on the car. But for sure, it's going to sound way better than the OEM exhaust, because right now, it's still nice. Like, it's definitely not too loud or anything, but you can definitely hear there's just like a lot of noise that's being held back, and I want the car to sound more aggressive than what it sounds like right now. It's just not enough for me. So I'm really hoping, the stainless steel exhaust from Valvetronic Designs really, brings the car to life. Not to say that it's not alive already, because, this car is amazing and I love it so far, but I definitely want the noise to be a little bit louder. So yeah, I really can't wait. I'm actually going to, it's this place over in Irvine. It's called a Collection Group. This place was actually recommended to me by, I guess, like a Valvetronic ambassador. So I'm hoping, he does a good job. This will be the first time that I'm getting any work done with them. But yeah, super excited. I'm gonna, show you guys like a before and after of the exhaust sound. Hopefully he'll let me do some like filming while he's actually, taking apart the exhaust and putting on the new one. And I'll get you some B-roll as well. But yeah, I'm trying to find like a place where I could just do like a small quick pull so we can see what this OEM exhaust sounds like inside the car. Obviously in the Sport Plus mode. I'm not in that right now. I'm in like the comfort mode, I guess. So if I can make that happen, I'll do it. Actually, I think traffic should be opening up a little bit further down the road over here. Okay, maybe not. Alright, so I do think traffic is clearing up a little bit. Maybe I could do a small pull sometime soon. Also, I don't know if you can see it. There's actually a G82 or G80 behind me in that lime green color. It's actually coming up on my right. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. Hey, what's up? But yeah, alright, I don't think this pull is gonna happen. There's just way too much traffic. So I have 0.8 miles to find a place to do this. Maybe after I take this turn, there might be like some opening. But if not, then I guess that kind of sucks. I really wanted to do like a pull, see what it sounds like on video. Because it's not the loudest, but it's not quiet either. At least in person, right? Also, another thing, if you all don't know already, is the stock controller, valve controller, it doesn't actually open up the valves all the way. Even on throttle, I believe it only opens up maybe like 60 or 70%, something like that. So there's still quite a bit of noise that's being held back even by the OEM valve controller. So the Valvetronic Designs exhaust, it's either fully closed or fully open. They're fully actuating. So yeah, I think there will be a pretty significant sound difference, and I am super excited. I've been wanting this exhaust for a while, even before I got this car, right? With my previous car, I was really hoping that they made exhausts for non-BMWs or other like high-end cars, but they don't. All right, I'm gonna do a quick pull and let's see what this sounds like. All right, so that's pretty loud, I'm not gonna lie. But not the loudest. So the exhaust is finally on. Almost 4 hours later. The exhaust installation took a little bit longer than expected, just because you know, working with the exhaust tips on the Valvetronic Exhaust is super annoying. There's so much room for adjustment, but because there's so much room for adjustment, it can kind of lead to issues when it comes to positioning or the spacing, or, you know, etc. on the actual exhaust tips. So I would say the actual exhaust probably took about 3.5 hours, and then we're just like filming some stuff afterwards. But gosh, like the actual exhaust installation of them, like, you know, taking off the old exhaust, screwing in the new ones, was pretty damn short. I would say that messing with the exhaust tips probably took about 1.5 to 2 hours to try to get this thing as perfect as possible, because it was just, you know, there's just so much room for adjustment. But in the end, you know, there's also things that you can't really fix, because, you know, these are you know, mass produced exhausts, right? So not every single one is going to be the same, which can lead to spacing issues or whatnot. So yeah, I mean, just trying to fix any issues with the actual pipes and stuff with the exhaust tips was pretty tedious work, but I am happy with how it turned out. Could it be a little bit more perfect? Yeah, but we can't, because we literally physically cannot do anything about the pipes. So it is as good as possible, and Brendan definitely made sure that it was as good as possible. I would say he's pretty much a perfectionist when it comes to his work, because this man spent so much time trying to get it right, and I really appreciate it. So if you guys ever need, you know, any work done on your car, Brendan was great over at the Collective Group. I'll drop his Instagram down below, but yeah, he does some amazing work. Can't really, you know, describe like how good of a job he did and how much time and effort he put into it. But yeah, you know, super appreciative. But overall, the exhaust, it sounds really good so far. Right now I am driving with the valves closed, and the exhaust is pretty loud. It's definitely a huge difference from OEM, because the OEM was, let's be real, it was like pretty quiet. But yeah, you know, with the new Valvetronic exhaust on. It is way louder, even with the valves closed. But with the valves open, the Valvetronic exhaust gets pretty damn loud, and it sounds really good. And having the valves fully open really brings out the burbles. You just really get to hear how this car is supposed to sound, in my opinion, because straight from factory, the OEM is pretty damn quiet. It's not the most quiet, but it definitely had room for improvement, and I definitely think that the Valvetronic exhaust that I have installed definitely brings it to life, and I am super happy with how it turned out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kind of driving around right now. I gotta run some errands and stuff, but hopefully the sound gets better, which it probably will, because the exhausts take time to break in. But yeah, super excited to see what this sounds like in a few weeks, once this has probably a few hundred more miles on it. But yeah, let me do a quick small pull with the valves open so you all can hear it, and then that'll be it. You might not be able to hear it, but we'll see how the audio actually comes out once I edit the video. But yeah, oh, those burbles are definitely louder. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.